In the land of polished podiums, sharp suits and strained diplomacy, the White House remains a stage not just for policy, but for performance. Behind the curtain of diplomacy are awkward photo ops and unexpected phone calls. In the next few minutes, we will get you up to speed with what was behind the scenes and the smiles at the White House yesterday. In the Oval Office on Monday, U.S. President Donald Trump displayed a map showing frontline and combat areas in Ukraine. The map was titled Ukraine-Russia Conflict and showed Ukrainian territories under Russian control. This map that you see on your screens right now may have served as a reference point for Trump and Zelensky to discuss territorial concessions that would be included in a peace deal with Russia. And later on camera and addressing Trump and EU leaders, Zelensky spoke about taking the map back home.
He showed the President a lot of details on the battlefield, on the map. Thank you so much. Thank you for the map, by the way.
Good map.
It was great. Yeah. I'm thinking how to take it back.
We'll get you.
No. I think that we had constructive, specific meeting, and I'm very thankful to all the leaders who are here, and you help a lot, and so we are happy that we have such big unity today.
Second, Trump's surprise phone call to Putin in the middle of a discussion with European leaders. The U.S. president dialed his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin, and they spoke about efforts to reach a Ukraine deal. Leaders of Britain, Germany, Italy, Finland, Ukraine and NATO were sitting opposite him at the Oval Office table when the phone call was made. Third, and perhaps a highlight of the meet, was Zelensky's attire as to what he was wearing. The Ukrainian president had changed not just his tactics for Trump for this Oval Office meet, he'd also swapped the military-style clothing that has been made his de facto uniform since the war with Russia began in 2022. This time around, Zelensky chose a militarized pantsuit, wearing an all-black jacket, shirt and slacks by Ukrainian fashion designer Viktor Anemasov. Listen in to the U.S. President Donald Trump's reaction to Zelensky's new look.
First of all, Mr. President Zelensky, you look fabulous in that suit.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, you look good.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, looks good on
I
you.
said to the one that attacked you last time. See, now he said, I remember that.
Yeah, I apologize to you. You look wonderful. No, my first question for you, President Zelensky.
In the same suit. You see, I changed. You are not.
Maybe yours is much better.
And then there was the hot mic moment that has created a stir. Caught on the microphone was U.S. President Donald Trump telling French President Emmanuel Macron, Vladimir Putin wants to make a deal for me. This exchange came just before the multilateral meeting between Zelensky, Trump and the EU leaders. Well, at the high-stakes White House summit, where security guarantees and land swap negotiations were discussed, one unspoken directive echoed through European delegations. Be nice to Trump. European leaders, armed with policy papers and rehearsed smiles, thanked Trump time and again. It was not just the EU leaders there who followed the quiet mantra. Zelensky too joined the chorus, showing how everyone at the high-stakes White House meeting played along and praised President Trump, no matter the stakes. Not just once or twice. Zelensky thanked Trump 8 times during his Oval Office meet. Well, the European leaders had come to the White House armed with carefully crafted policy points and even more carefully crafted compliments. The high-stakes summit wrapped up faster than expected, so fast that there was no dinner served, something which also happened during the Alaska summit with Putin. Apart from that, as is now the norm with leaders visiting the White House, Trump gave Macron and Zelensky a tour of the MAGA hat collection. He even gifted them his 4 more years hat. And lastly, the White House appeared to have covered up Donald Trump's ankles from an official photo from his meeting with Zelensky. Trump's swollen ankles were hard to miss as his slacks crept up and his shin while sitting down with Zelensky. But in a photo from the meeting posted by the White House's X account, the angle conveniently placed Trump's Air Force One model in front of his enlarged lower limbs. And well, that was the gist of the high-stakes meeting in the White House. No toasts, no formal dinner, just polite applause. Feel awkward photo ops, and Zelensky saying thank you more times than anyone could count.